Raiz, the Sunderboy King, has always been known for his colossal greatness amongst all. Many approach him on the streets, asking for autographs or pictures to appreciate him and his ambition for the Sunderboys all over the world. Many schools have been opened. Many have been starting to believe in his enthusiastic ways of the Sunderboy, following his path of triumph. But of course, not all are keen to follow in such a way. In fact, the effect of jealousy in some have spoiled their intentions, seeking Sunderboys as their enemies. Over time, they have evolved, leaving the Sunderboys most vulnerable to the rebels, forcing them to stand back and defend. As the rebels got closer and closer, and the distinct voices got clearer and clearer, he started hearing repeated shouts of, "Polish rat!" Raiz knew he had to fall back and seek shelter. Ghazzy, the almighty captain of the Moth Pit, roamed across the seven seas to seek treasure no one ever dared to possess. With his immortal Moth Pit crew, the seas were as deadly as they could ever be, until the very moment they encountered the deadliest and most fearsome creature they had ever seen, Miss Clara. You see, she was an ordinary pirate sailing the seven seas, but unfortunately for her atrocious greed, she had led herself to the curse of the Doctor, which turned her into this devastating monstrosity of what appeared to be a shrieking siren. Ghazzy had no choice but to abandon the ship with his crew. For all we know, only the captain had mercifully found a way to this ship. All he had left was his rum from the Kraken. Karv, the man of knowledge. He is the phenomenon of knowing everything before you do. Armed with knowledge in a game based around knowledge, this man is unmatched. For example, you hear rumors of a new atlas in the upcoming content update. Karvarousku already has made 5 different tutorials on how to efficiently farm it. Quinn69 is the definition of a god gamer who lives in a small gaming shed and creates nothing but the best builds in the whole game. This man, also known to be a rodent, is the smartest, most handsome, and humble person out there. He never takes any advice from this Twitch chat because he knows it's worthless and a waste of time. Other than having the biggest dick in whole New Zealand, in terms of square footage, he does have some big achievements up his belt. He's one of the few to kill the Shaper in the hardcore solo self-found league, which is undoubtedly the biggest achievement in the game's history, considering his builds deal 0 damage. Zizaran, the blue-haired boomer, is undisputably one of the oldest veterans in the game. Like him or not, he probably plays better than you. One of the biggest achievements under his sleeve is the world's first Shaper kill. That might not be that impressive as Quinn's Shaper kill, because Zizaran's builds actually deal damage, but it's still noteworthy nonetheless. TyTykiller, one of the 4 men of speed, has shown the world how quick one can be. This man has shown that having dedication and practice is his way of life to success. The sheer will to improve and adapt to changes is what makes him truly stand out. Of course, failure can and will be a factor, especially during moments when you don't want it the most, even if it comes as a positive commodity at first, which would throw one off the path. Some may say the path to such swiftness is linear, but it has been proven that none of that is true. This was the story of the boy with the white shirt. Catmaster, the only master of his cat. Filled with hardcore solo self-found skills, he is known for his stylish deaths. From Act 9 bosses to incursion temples, this man has died inside a lot more than his characters have. At least that's what they've been saying, until the Metamorph League. You see, something has changed with him. If you'd go on his Twitch stream, you'd notice he hasn't died a lot at all. In fact, he's so far in maps, he even has got time to make tutorials. Many competitors are trying to stop him. Some have tried to cut his network cables, which has only proven effective temporarily. Even Chris Wilson had tried to trap him in the Atlas, but it apparently did not seem to work either. He is getting dangerous. TyTykiller, one of the 4 men of speed, has shown the world how quick one can be. This man has shown that having dedication and practice success, as is for some others. The sheer will to improve and adapt to changes is what
Fuck him! What the fuck?